Welcome to Using Technology for Instructional Purposes. My name is Amanda Harlow, and this is for my Principles of Design and Management in Educational Technology and Online Learning class. This presentation will include two modules. Module 1 focuses on technology's purposes and instructional design, and Module 2 is how to implement technology in instructional design. Welcome to Module 1, Technology's Purposes and Instructional Design. According to Reiser and Dempsey, instructional design is closely associated with instructional media and the systematic use of instructional design procedures. What is the purpose of technology regarding instructional design? Historically, technology has been used in instructional design to assist the instructor in effectively presenting instruction to the learner. This has been done by utilizing school museums, films, audiovisuals, and radio and television. The use of computers and more advanced technology is now widely used in instructional design. A timeline of instructional media begins in 1905, when school museums were used for instructional purposes and utilized media such as stereographs, slides, and charts. In the 1920s, technological advancements in sound recordings, broadcasts, and motion pictures led to the incorporation of sound in instructional media. In the 1930s and 40s, we saw a growth of audiovisual instruction used in military training videos. This was a result of the ongoing World War II. Technology such as overhead projectors and slide projectors were also implemented. In post-World War II America, television as a medium for delivering instructional design was widely used during this period. It also received large amounts of funding for its implementation and continued production. Technological advancements over the last 70 years have been vast. The implementation of computers for instructional purposes was merely one of the first steps in a long list of widely used technology today. The ultimate promise of technology is to make us master of a world we command by the push of a button. Volker Grasmuck. How is technology effective in instructional design? There are numerous ways technology is being utilized in instruction today. Some of these uses include virtual reality that is being utilized in physical education programs to provide the student with an interactive virtual world that resembles a real-life experience. Digital technologies specifically designed for education are also widely used in classrooms, such as presentation software like Microsoft PowerPoint, learning management systems such as Canvas and Blackboard, and game-based learning platforms such as Kahoot and EdApp. How do these technologies meet the learning needs of students? Many of these technologies provide the learner with both audio and visual learning by incorporating both written instruction and audio instruction. Many are able to create an interest in learners by making the instruction interesting, and they are also able to reach students who previously would not have had access to educational opportunities. How to implement technology in instructional design. When should technology be implemented into instructional design? What is the best form of technology for particular instruction? And how can instructors receive training for the implementation and use of technology in instruction? How to determine what technology is appropriate for instruction. What areas of instruction need enrichment? Not all instruction requires the use of technology for the learner to successfully grasp the objectives. Those areas that can benefit from technological enrichment should be identified in the instructional design process and then have the most beneficial technology considered for enrichment. What technology is available for this need? Instructors' knowledge of available technology, how to implement technology, how to utilize technology, and their benefits in instruction is critical in appropriately including them in instruction. There are several models available to instructional designers or instructors that will guide the process of implementing technology into instruction. For this presentation, we're going to look at the most widely used model, which is the ADDIE model. ADDIE is an acronym that stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation. This process guides designers through the steps to develop instruction in a way that is most beneficial for the instructor and the learner, and to implement needed technologies throughout the process. Analysis is the step where the designer will analyze the student characteristics, such as knowledge, achievements, and skills, determine the competencies and learning outcomes, and analyze the relevant materials. Design is focused on 3 activities. The first is material choice relevant to the student's characteristics and competencies to be achieved. The second is determining the learning strategy, and the third is choosing the assessment form and method, as well as evaluation. Development includes several activities. Some of these activities are creation of factual sample for instructional design, collecting relevant data resources to enrich the module, developing the materials of the course, which includes creating graphs, choosing textbooks and instructional media, and revisions as needed. Implementation is where development results are applied in the learning process to know the influence on the quality of learning, such as effectiveness, attractiveness, and efficiency. Implementation is applied on a small group to gain the learner's input and the need for revisions. Evaluation involves formative and summative evaluations. Formative evaluations collect data on every step used to the improvement. Summative evaluations are done at the end of the program to know its influence on students' learning outcomes. How can instructors remain efficient in technology uses in their classroom? There are 3 main ways that instructors can learn how to implement and utilize technology in their classrooms. One is professional development. Professional development can be provided by the employer in a number of ways, such as workplace learning opportunities and technology coaches. Higher education can also provide instructors education in technology through online and in-person courses that are available at these institutions to train learners in the use and purposes of different forms of technology. And lastly, massive open online courses, also known as MOOCs, are available online to guide learners through the process of understanding and utilizing different forms of technology. In conclusion, technology can be an overwhelming tool in the instructional design environment. However, with a proper understanding of their uses and how to implement and navigate them, instructors and instructional designers can provide beneficial instruction to learners.